Hi guys, Wendy with Full Moon Tarot here, back again with another tarot learning video. So, quick side note, I know I said before I was going to use 5 different decks, but as we're going to be seeing, my Lost Tarot of Nostradamus has some very different imagery and some different keywords and meanings for each card. So I'll be including a little bit about that, but I won't be going as in-depth into some of those cards if they don't vibe well with the rest of the set. But anyway, today we're going to be discussing our Magician. So let's get right to it. He is our first numbered card in our tarot decks. He's number 1. You can see our Rider-Waite Magician in white with red robes, symbol of infinity over him, one hand raised and holding up a wand and the other pointing downward. He's got a table in front of him with all 4 suits or elements and some flowers and foliage around. So he's very much the epitome of the phrase, as above, so below, manifesting that power. He's a master of all the elements, he's a master of himself and all the world around him. He actively seeks out knowledge and uses all resources available to him. Now, in our Essential Tarot deck, the image is very much the same, except honestly he kind of looks a little bit like Nicolas Cage practicing to be on the cover of a trashy romance novel. But other than his bare chest being open, literally baring his chest to the world, it could be the same image, still very powerful, just being in control of everything. You've got your 4 suits here on the table in front of him, same pose, same foliage around him. Now, our Light Seer's Magician is very different. Instead of looking directly at the reader, he's looking down into this shimmering portal, but again, you get that infinity symbol signifying the sort of unlimited potential. And though you can't actually see the 4 different elements or suits laid out on the table like the previous decks, you can see that they're still represented in these little currents of magic. These are the symbols for each different element. And so here you can definitely see him as being a creator as well. He's making magic happen right before your eyes. And when the Magician comes up in your deck, you can also feel that same message of being able to do everything and literally making things happen with your own power. So like I said before, our Lost Tarot Magician is very different. There's a man's head on like this beastly body with flames beneath him. And if you read the book, one of the main messages in the book for this card is the Magician is not just about personal power, but also that he's a trickster. And so here he's meant to literally be changing his own form. So you can kind of see how transformation, skill, maybe even deception come into play with this card here. It's kind of like things not really being what they seem to be. And again, the exact meaning of the card always depends on the rest of the spread, so your own questions, your own judgments. But it is something interesting to keep in mind that's seen in other decks. Lastly, we have our Game of Thrones Magician, Lord Baelish, or Littlefinger. Again, in the background, you can see all 4 suits there. The spear, which is supposed to represent the wands, the sword up here, the coins or pentacles, and our cups. And again, we see the infinity symbol over his head, a few more items for this show as well. And here I'm seeing more of a manipulative vibe. In the show, Littlefinger works behind the scenes to get what he wants, but he always does this in this creative / inventive way to where people are doing what he wants, but they think they're doing it of their own accord, So reversed, we kind of get that, using your powers for evil kind of vibe. You're manipulating people for the wrong reasons, you're not doing the right thing with your skills, you're definitely tricking them, or it could be that you're underutilizing your skills, or it can even mean that you need more skills, like you need more practice. For example, if you get the Magician when you ask, will I get the job? Upright, yes, you're skilled enough. You show them what you got and you'll get it. But reverse, the message turns into, well, you're probably overreaching, you might be underqualified, you're maybe not a good fit, so the answer will be most likely no. It can also signify, planning gone wrong. You're deceiving yourself, you're trying to make something happen, but this is not the best use of your energy. And it can even mean that you're at a disconnect with the elements, like there's a blocked energy going on here. So that's it for today, guys. Let me know if you have any other feelings or insights you get from this magician in the comments. I'm also going to be uploading this video to Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. So send it to all your tarot-loving friends. I would love that. Tune in tomorrow. I'm going to be discussing our lovely High Priestess. Thanks, guys. Bye.